we can get there.
We're recording. Alright, hey guys. We're back. Episode 14. What's your reason? How are you doing today?
Pretty good, man. What's going on?
It's been a good day. It's been a good weekend.
Yeah, it's been a really good weekend, dude.
And it was slow starting out, but ended up fucking Friday at work, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think I was up there that
Crazy.
night. That was the night Joey bought a bottle of
Yeah, guys,
wine,
dude.
I believe.
Our buddy bought a $24 bottle of wine and was like, man.
He could have got 2 bottles of the same wine for the same amount of money.
At the liquor store.
Yeah, if we went to the liquor store. That was a good night though. I I tried the fucking West Ham Mule, man. That shit's really good, dude. I don't know if you tried that. It's like gin and lemon juice and just ginger beer, I believe. It's fucking delicious.
It's like instead of vodka, it's got Bombay in it.
Yeah, Bombay. Yeah, dude, celebrated my birthday last week. Turned 24.
Dude, welcome to the 24 Club. Doesn't it feel like
24
everything goes
Club.
down here once you hit 24?
Man, it's been going downhill since 21.
We're trying to climb back up the mountain right now.
Yeah. I wish I had started doing this, like the shit that I'm doing right now, like 3 years ago. I wonder where I'd be right now.
Probably not sitting in the bathroom recording
Probably not.
this.
Dude, shout out Open Mind Entertainment, man. We got a lot of big things coming soon.
Dude, big shout out to Open Mind. I can't thank them enough about bringing us in with them and letting us kind of join their group, because they got big things coming. Shout out Lieutenant, shout out Swansane.
Hell yeah. He and I, we're gonna be filming some skateboard shit soon. He tells me he's got some kind of cool camera.
Dude, they basically what they got was you'll see the guys like on the floating gyroscope thing.
Yeah.
They got that, but you can also sit it on a table and then you can rotate it around and do individual face shots and shit like that.
Cool.
It's like a robotic tripod, is what it is.
That's sick. We found some sick lines with that. I was wondering how he was wanting to do it, because I didn't know if we should do it at the skate park or if we should do street shit. But I mean, if that's the case, I guess we could do it anywhere. Probably mostly at the skate park though. It'd be easier that way. It seems he wants to do it quickly, so we could get it done quick at the skate
But
park.
from what he was explaining to me, it's not that he wants to do it quickly, it's that it's not that. I guess when you're a professional camera guy, you're like, yeah, let's bang it out.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that with skateboarding though, man. I can't.
It's
do
more, it
everything
takes
first
you a
try.
while.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few tries for most things. I'm not that good.
Sounds like he's calling you out and basically it's like, you need to go hit that shit everything first try.
Yeah, and I invited him to come through to the crib last night, so that we could talk about it in person. Because, just so that way we could figure it all out. Maybe he'll hear this.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll hear this and we can...
I can actually I bet he listens. But, that's gonna be fun, dude. I still, I envy your skateboarding ability, I'll be honest.
Wow, thanks, man. I'm not really that good, dude. I know some
but
people
you can
who
do the
are much
kickflip.
better. Yeah, I can do kickflips. I got trays on lock, man. That's probably my specialty. That's what everybody knows me for, doing tray flips and shit.
You do sit out there and do some tray flips some days for hours.
I spent 2 years learning how to do them, man. So,
I watched you one day. I'll never forget the day you were just having I guess you were just having a rough day, and you could not land a tray flip, and that's when you focused that board that day.
Oh yeah. It was really hard to break that board.
That was so funny. It took you a good solid 5 minutes to focus that goddamn board.
Yeah, man. That board. Fuck that board. It was super heavy. I got a Preservation right now, dude. Shout out Preservation Skateboards.
Dude, I want to go down to the Preservation skate shop.
I don't know if they have a shop.
They gotta have a storefront, man.
But because they're like a board company.
I mean, somewhere for me, go in and buy a t-shirt.
Well, if you want to get their shirts, you can get it at your local skate shop. Brazen has them, and we can probably get a bunch. They probably got a shit ton of them at Humidity over there in New Orleans.
We could go to Humidity. I bet they would be. I bet that's just everything's Preservation up in there.
Yeah, probably. They just got a new board distributor. I've been skating those, man. Shout out Bubba D at Brazen Skateboards.
Dude,
For that.
Bubba always got that. If he may not have it on for you right then, but he'll get it for you like whenever. Like he's like that. He's like for my brother while we're out there. He's 2 weeks from everything.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching skate videos from Europe the other day, and they're super late over there. Like everything, all their shoes and boards and shit is just old. I think that might be like that for them for everything though. Like American wise, they probably get music kind of late and shit. Or like get hip to music kind of late, I guess I should say.
Do we get hip to their music kind of late too?
Yeah.
That's like right now, dude. That's the style that I'm working on. Is like that real like London bass music, man. That's where my focus is. And then like I'll be honest, it's starting to come up in America. And it's gonna be. I guarantee it's the next big thing. Like the like Charles I style music.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
That grimy shit.
It's not really grimy. It's wobbly.
Oh yeah.
It's wobbly.
Yeah, I used to be into English rap, like English rappers back in the day.
Dude, the reason I love English rap is because they rap over like house beats.
Yeah. They always it's definitely different, man. I don't know if y'all have ever heard Dizzy Rascal or Skepta. Tinty Strider's another good one from the LDN. Yeah, I used to be into that shit. Like, I've had a phase with so many different kinds of music. For a while, like, I didn't even listen to rap for years.
What'd you listen to?
That's when I was probably listening to, like, Slightly Stupid and Sublime and shit like that all the time. Pepper.
But that still got hip hop influences. Without a doubt.
At the time, I just wasn't happy with where hip hop was.
Was this like in like 2008-ish areas?
Yeah, it was.
Dude,
like,
that was some bullshit. That was like the most garbage time ever
it was
for hip hop.
Probably from like 2008 to 2011. I did not fuck with rap at all.
Dude, yeah, it was garbage.
But
that's when like fucking.
You know,
the only good albums that came out that time was Stay Trippy. And like.
Stay Trippy came out in like 2013, man.
Hey, did
Juicy J.
Did it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was in college when that came out.
Yeah, the album that got me back into rap is probably Live Love ASAP by A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
That was the album that made me be like, okay, maybe rap is alright.
I know 2012 was like a sad point for rap music because you know that was the year of Rack City.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Oh, man. That was the worst one-hit wonder ever.
There's so many one-hit wonder rap songs, man. Like that.
It's like disco.
That Laffy Taffy song.
Oh, shake your laffy taffy.
Yeah.
Laffy taffy.
And you remember that Bing Bing Bam Bam shit back in the day? That was super big in the South, man. Who made that song, dude?
You
need to
give a shit.
Fucking fact checker, dude. I'm not even concerned enough to look that shit up. I just put my phone on vibrate because I totally forgot to do that.
Dude, and it's good to see. I feel like hip hop is coming back and trap music is really kind of phasing out.
Yeah. Dude, what about Post Malone's new album, man?
Man, that shit is hot.
I know, man.
Hot. It opens up with, it's like banger from...
Dude, that Paranoid song is a shit.
Shit, dude, oh my god.
It sucks you in as soon as you put the shit in, man. Medicine Man here got me that for my birthday last week. Big ups for that, homie.
Dude, yeah. Shout out T-Bone's Records for actually having that on fucking CD at the store. Like, and me not having to go to damn go to get a shitty Walmart CD.
That was the first hard copy of any music that I've had in a while, man. You know there's like 8 songs from that album in the top 50 on Spotify.
Yeah, Post Malone beat the Beatles world record for having the most top songs and most number one songs at one time.
That's insane, dude. I remember when he was first out, like, I didn't really care for him because it was mostly because of his look in contrast to like his music, because like the way that he looked, it didn't look like he would make the kind of music that he made. So I don't know, that just kind of made me feel weird.
He's like a thug Travis Scott.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like the way he looks.
Yeah, he fucking, you know, he wears a grill, he's got tattoos on his face, and
He's like if Paul Wall got cry.
Yeah. He looks like a millennial Paul Wall, man. Or a Generation Y Paul Wall.
And goddamn it,
how old
and
he is.
You know what? Keep doing it Post Malone, because you know what? Paul Wall's the shit.
Yeah, dude. I fuck with Post Malone now. You know, like
that album really set me. I listened to that entire album. I was like, you know, there's like slightly talk shit. He needs this on hard copy. Just like sit down and he has to listen to it.
Yeah, I had to.
You have to listen to it because you got the actual hard copy.
Yeah, dude. I put that shit in my PlayStation. Whenever you get the hard copy, dude, it's like
how the fuck do I listen?
You got to go through the trouble to like switch the CD. You know, if you want to listen to somebody else. So like, once you put that shit in, bro, it's in.
Probably still in your PlayStation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still in there. It's still in there. That's the thing, like with hard copies, bro. Like back in the day, man.
It better be damn good for me to switch that album out.
Yeah, for real. If you're buying the album, that shit's gotta be good.
I'll be honest with you, and what I like about CDs is like, I've got a really nice sub in my car, you know. Man, that CD's banging in that car. Oh god.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite song about that shit?
Paranoid. It's just is. You can call me fucking mainstreamer or whatever, but that song is hot.
Man, I really like Candy Paint.
Candy Paint's good.
My favorite song off that album. Hell yeah.
There's one on there, I cannot remember which one it is. It's got a beat that I just like fucking could like listen to on repeat.
Most of that album is really good, man. Like after like track 10 to 15. Or like track 11 to 15, I wasn't really feeling those all that much, but I mean they're still good. You know, like for the first time.
I feel like the end of the album is slightly more personal than the beginning of it, but that's the reason some people might not like it.
Yeah.
He gets a little feelsy towards the end.
Definitely, it's got 18 songs on it, man. It's pretty long. It's just over an hour long.
I still can't believe out of all the people to break the Beatles records that it's goddamn Post Malone.
Yeah, he's a legend now, man. He is.
That record will stand for until somebody. I mean, look how long the Beatles record stood.
Yeah.
Like,
which one was that? Abbey Road or something like that?
I don't really remember. I think it's probably Abbey Road.
Yeah. I was never that big on the Beatles.
Good Dead Never Die.
Yeah, I feel that. I once dated a girl who loved the Beatles.
And you're like sitting there going, man, but Jerry Garcia though.
Yeah. I always said the Beatles are kind of overrated, man. Fight me if you disagree. I don't give a shit.
I'll give it.
But
you like, don't get me wrong. They're legends.
They are.
They're legends. They made amazing songs. John Lennon's got like, you cannot argue those questions. Those aren't questions. Those are facts. But they sold out.
I just feel like they overshadow way too many other good bands, you know? I feel like they're good, you know?
They're the reason that the Dead never got to where, like, they overshadowed the Dead in the late period of that era of music, I think, because they got so, because, like, the Grateful Dead was, like, America's version of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Right? And then when the Beatles fucking decided to come eat some Deadhead and get they face doll, they just fucking they just like pooed on the fucking psychedelic rock scene.
Yeah, the Beatles did get really trippy there for a minute.
Come on, Yellow Submarine.
Yeah.
Like that song's hilarious and great, but realistically it's like dumber than hell.
Yeah, definitely. Big hit though. Huge hit. Yeah. I always wonder about like when artists, when they're making songs, if they know like while they're making it, like, oh man, this is gonna be the one. You know what I mean?
I mean, from what Swan explained the other day, that one that they made that was just like hot as shit, a beat that they did the other day.
Yeah.
He dated it in like 30 minutes, and he hated it, and he sent it to a buddy, and he was in there. He walked into the room, and then recording it. And he was like, "God damn, who made that beat? That is some fire ass shit." And everybody was like, "Yeah, it is some fire ass shit." And he's like, "Well, who the fuck made it?" And they wouldn't tell you for like an hour, and he kept asking and asking. And they finally looked at him and goes, "That's that beat you sent us like an hour and a half ago, you idiot."
Damn. Yeah, he was saying it's just some shit that he made because they wanted something, and he was like,
mad.
Here,
he was like annoyed and mad and wasn't having a good day, and it was like the best.
Probably made that shit in like 30 minutes to an hour. I've been
but that's when you like feeling it though. Yeah, this one over here, Trillion in the corner over here.
Trillion, man. I've been doing my shit, trying. Got a few things I gotta work on, but man, that shit's hard, bro. It's
Man,
really hard, man.
I'll say this, shout out Ableton. We picked up that Ableton and it's made. It's kind of, I'll definitely say this,
I really like Ableton.
after getting my hands on Ableton and actually sitting down and really starting to play with it, there's not another way to go and produce it. Like,
Yeah, dude.
We had Studio One and all that.
Studio One is really good,
Now,
though.
for what we're doing right
Ableton's
here,
simpler.
like for recording and like for recording like voices, I'd definitely say PreSonus is like hands down the way to go.
For sure.
Like recording, like we're recording a live instrument or something like that. But if you're trying to like get weird,
Yeah.
no.
Get on Ableton, man. It's easier to hook up like MIDI controllers and shit like that to Ableton as well.
Yeah, straight up. Because PreSonus has like a list. If it's not on that list, you gotta like map it, and it's not gonna work.
PreSonus is basically like you gotta get PreSonus shit.
Yeah.
If you want it to work.
And like we were having trouble. We have a Yamaha NX49 synth and MIDI controller, and we could not get it to work in PreSonus. Like you plugged it into Ableton and it just like worked.
Yeah. Hey, all you musicians out there, man, there's a fucking sale coming up at Guitar Center, 40% off.
Dude, yeah, that Memorial Day sale. I will tell you this. It was I brought my very first guitar at that sale when I was like 14.
Hell
On the
yeah.
Memorial Day sale. A Jackson, a Randy Rhodes Jackson, baby. That's still this. I regret getting rid of that guitar. That thing, so good. And you just can't like beat the sound of that Jackson. That like slightly distorted, dirty sound. Pantera, man.
Hell yeah. My dad had an old Ibanez guitar.
Yeah, they sound the same.
Yeah, it was real, it was super, it wasn't like the nicest guitar.
No, it is.
Really old. Really old.
But I'll be honest, nowadays the Ibanez is like hot on the market.
Yeah, Ibanez is shit right now, man. Brad,
I saw something the other day calling
Brad Noel from Sublime, he played in Ibanez, I believe. And a lot of like, they're really versatile, you can play them with punk music and I think some people use them, like a lot of metal guitarists use Ibanez. Really good guitars, definitely. My dad had a Roadster series. It was from like the 80s or something like that. It was purple electric guitar.
That's what I thought. Did you hear about Gibson filing for bankruptcy?
No, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, dude, Gibson freaking, I saw it the other day. I forgot to mention in the last episode. We're just here talking about a little bit of music. Yeah, freaking Gibson is currently filing for bankruptcy. The company has at least $100 million in debt.
I've always wanted a Gibson ES 335, or my bad, Gibson ES 350, like Chuck Berry had. The big red hollow body ones.
Basically, because basically what Gibson tried to do, they've been trying to get into like not guitars.
What do you mean?
Like making Gibson headphones, Gibson amps, Gibson DAW. Like they try.
They've always made amps though.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be. They're a guitar company.
Yeah.
Leave it to Marshall. Marshall is like right next door in Nashville.
Yeah. Hey, Fender makes really good amps.
Peavey makes the best amps on the planet, man.
Yeah, Peavey's.
I'll put it to you this way, and this is not just because you're Mississippi. We played on that EV that was made by them. That sound system I played at the hub that I rented, dude. That shit was like plug-in fire.
It was nice. It was very nice. Peavey's a shit, dude. I don't think I've ever had any like Peavey amps or anything like that, but
I had a Peavey guitar amp, and it wasn't as nice sounding. It wasn't as clean sounding as the Marshall. Because Marshall's just got that Marshall tube is just like the cleanest thing you're gonna play out of. It's just hands down. Yeah. But if you wanted to run effects through something and like do something different than just play a fucking like Stratocaster and like make people cry, you really have to be the Peavey's where it's at, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
But I'm pretty sure a Peavey and a Marshall amp are damn near the same thing, if I'm not mistaken.
I really don't know, man. I can play the guitar a little bit, but I'm not like.
I definitely want to get a guitar for a lab, man, for us to sit down and play with. Cause I can play scales and shit excellently.
I know how to play the C scale. I've been telling myself I'm gonna get a guitar by the end of this year, and I want to get a.
I want to see you get it. Really want to see. I really want to get us to get like a Stratocaster, just to start out with.
Stratocaster. Those are really expensive though, man. If you get like a real Stratocaster,
they're like $7.99.
That's expensive, man. There's this hollow body Gretsch guitar at
that hollow body
that I was
is
checking out, man, for like $500, bro.
Yeah.
And they got a one with like cheaper pickups, like $400.
You gotta have them good pickups though.
Yeah, and you know, you could play some real groovy shit on that, man. Get you a nice little amp.
See, you don't need an amp, man. We got all this equipment in here. You can just plug it in.
Yeah, that's real. I've never even done anything like that though.
You literally just plug it into the box over there, man.
That's cool. So you can like turn the gain up and shit, like through
and then you can have like whatever amp you want to on PreSonus.
That's sick. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man, FYI guys, we're kind of going off the cuff here today, and you know, I prefer this way of how we do this instead of that, because I feel like when we sit down and like try to talk this shit out before, me and you argue and like just cannot agree on what the fuck we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's better to just
get after it.
To just talk. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, June 10th, my buddy Hunter Applewhite's putting on a show at the Tavern.
Yeah,
Grave Gnosis and Elder Emerald Heavy.
Check
we'll be
it out.
Performing.
Media.
Yeah, we'll be there. Man. Well, I'll be there. I don't know. Are you gonna?
I'm gonna try to be there as long as the work doesn't. That's far enough off that I can be like, yeah, I need to be off.
Word. It'll be pretty late anyway, so like, if anything, you'd probably make a short appearance.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun once again. Not necessarily my cup of tea. Love the guys. Love their focus.
I'm there for support, man.
Yeah, man. I'll be a fan. Not gonna necessarily be saying it's my cup of tea.
I've also heard a lot of crazy things about these Greg Gnosis guys. Apparently, they're really like.
No, I've heard about Greg Gnosis. They are crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
In a good way, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to find out. Yeah, that's why I'll be there taking pictures, y'all. So come through, say what up.
Oh yeah, and with huge shout out to our boy Cody, who's setting us up with that Nikon 32, man. I'm super excited about that setup.
Yeah, I saw that last night, man. It was really
He's
nice.
I'm actually getting it for our girl Swervy Love, who was the one who interrupted the damn session earlier, opened the door, you know. But
yeah,
you know,
we'll cut that out.
You know, but I'm excited to let y'all figure out that camera stuff, man. I just don't have. I will. It sucks. Y'all have more time than I do to like get out and play with stuff.
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple, like cameras.
I'm talking about the art of taking a picture, more or less. Cause like you can have the best camera in the world and you go take shitty ass pictures.
Dude, when we went to Hub City Madness, man, I really learned the hard way that it's not just pointing and shooting. Yeah, I mean it is kind of, but you gotta know how to press the buttons and shit.
Cause you have to like, cause there's like you can like quarter click it, then you can half click it, and you can just like click the shit out of it. And if you click the shit out of it, it doesn't even fucking take a picture.
Yeah, if you click the shit out of it, it doesn't focus at all. It'll be all blurry and streamy and shit. I mean, I guess it depends on the camera though.
That's what I'm trying to get this Nikon. It's like the entry level professional, and I think it's gonna really help it out. But on a side note, man, y'all go check out Swervy Love, man. She's blowing up around here lately. She has been selling the shit out of those paintings, man. I swear to God. Yeah. Over here fucking hustling, like straight trapping ink, man.
Yeah, I saw her do a post where she sold her 50th painting or something like that.
Yeah, she's doing a giveaway and everything, so go check it out. I haven't exactly looked at the post.
Dude, we're up to 99 followers on Instagram.
Somebody come click that like button and give it to us. We're gonna kind of
tell your friends, guys. Tell somebody to fucking follow MM in the VOR at MM in the VOR on Instagram.
We haven't decided what we're gonna give away, but we're definitely gonna do us a little giveaway on that 100th follower.
Yeah, we're trying to think like, you know, I don't know, like if you guys like tattoos, we're pretty hooked up at Hattiesburg Tattoo, so we could probably get you some sort of gift certificate for tattoos, or I don't know, maybe like t-shirts or some shit like that.
We just ain't got no t-shirts yet.
I know, dude. We're really slacking on the merch.
We need to get on that level. like
Yeah.
ASAP.
Definitely. I'm also trying to work on a fucking new podcast, guys. First Try Fridays. If I could.
I think now that you and Swantainer are hooked up, and once y'all go get out there and shoot that first day, I think y'all will really click. I think y'all are gonna click as a team doing that. Y'all could definitely could be y'all's thing.
For sure.
I definitely think he could be First Try Friday with you.
Dude, what I'm gonna try to do is, like, I'm gonna pick, like, 3 skate videos to review. I'm gonna pick, like, one from last year and maybe, like, 2 from this year. And that way I'll have, like, 3 episodes and put the shit on YouTube. You know, we'll already be on YouTube, and then I'll publish it, and we can get on iTunes and all that shit. And we'll already have a few episodes, and hopefully, you know, some people will be fucking with it by then.
And it's an opportunity for, you know, for you to work with him, because he's about to graduate top of his class from Full Sail, and it's going to be a good opportunity for Trillion to get in there and learn a few things.
Yeah, man, Trillion is ready to be taken under the wing of a professional. Cause I definitely need some pointers, man, and I hate watching internet videos.
You know, cause you know, I get what it is. I get the appeal of being able to say you're self-taught. You know what I mean? Learn everything on your own.
Yeah.
But okay.
It takes way longer.
It takes way longer.
Like, why do that when there's a homie who's already really good at it and
man,
can show me?
So that's what I thought. That's so it's so nice because I know people that have spent years and still don't know like how to like properly reverb something.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, little technical difficulties. But yeah, about the reverb, man, and all that shit. I had no idea how to do all that. I just
you know
how to make the sounds and shit.
The thing about it is it's not hard. It's just knowing like what each of the little knobs inside, like, because there's like eight parameters inside the reverb, and just knowing what they do, so you can mentally go, oh, if I turn this knob, it's gonna do this to the sound. And if you have to go sit there and go figure all that shit out on your own, you have to do that. It's like you know what I mean?
It's really frustrating and like discouraging at times. So it's good, it's good to have somebody who can show you the way.
And what I hate about watching YouTube videos is not necessarily the fact of watching the video. I can learn that way, you know what I mean? But it's when you get on there and you have to click through and siphon through all people's crap.
Yeah, you gotta find the right video, because you might be watching some bullshit.
Because like there's a lot of like bedroom. If I kind of judge by if I turn on the video and I can see the dude's bed behind him. Next.
Yeah, definitely. It's gotta be legit, for sure. But yeah, man, really looking forward to working with Swantain and everybody else at Open Mind Entertainment, dude. And, watch out for Crib Media, Trillion, all that shit coming soon.
Dude, shout out King Leo, man. He's been doing a couple of that new song Ignite that he did is really good.
Yeah, it's just tight. We're probably gonna have him back on here soon, man. For sessions with fam, and I got a couple of people who I'm thinking about hitting up who I want to get in soon.
Yeah, man.
Any listeners, man, if you know any local people who
any listeners that think they're cool enough to, come sit in the lab, let us know. We can.
Yeah. If you got anything cool going on, or if you know anybody, any musicians, I have a few in mind who I'm probably gonna message that follow us on social media and shit. Don't hit us up if you're boring, basically. Yeah. Because we're already boring enough.
We want somebody being about and not talking about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And, we're gonna have girth jokes.
Stop check. Best time of the day, right now.
Oh, God. Yeah. I don't even have to say anything. Yeah.
Best time of the day.
I see that.
Man, one thing I am probably the most excited thing I am for right now is this event we've got playing with. We're trying to not gonna drop any names yet because it's all not locked down completely. We haven't. Money has not exchanged hands to lock stuff down, but
yeah,
we definitely have picked a venue. We're gonna be doing an event at Marlins here in Hattiesburg, and I'm so excited to be doing that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good show.
It's gonna be so sick.
We've got a
guys.
lot of big stuff planned, and
Yeah, got some.
it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be very exciting.
Look out for that next month, y'all.
We plan on having that planned out. We're hoping to drop a date next week. I would really like to have it done by next week.
Yeah, hopefully by next week. I hope before June we can, or at least by the beginning of June we can have it set in stone and everything.
Any of the listeners that remember Hotel at the Base, we plan on making Hotel at the Base look like a Motel at the Base.
Motel the Base.
So
I like that. Hotel the Base was legendary, bro. I wasn't even there.
people still talk about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can definitely say I was a very proud moment putting almost 300 people in a barn.
Hell yeah, dude.
And like getting down to some some heavy ass some of that fire.
Might have been an NBD, man. I don't know if there's ever been anything
What's an NBD?
just like never been done.
Oh,
You know.
I was thinking no big deal. I was like, damn, that's cold.
Some people use that as a no big deal. And skaters use it as like never been done, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, that's a
That definitely
NBD.
might have never been done around here.
Yeah, I know. Like that shit was legendary, bro.
Yeah.
It was some movie shit for sure.
It was like if that would have been if we would have been in a big city, it would have been Project fucking X, straight up.
It was Project X.
For around here, yeah. That was like
it
as big as the parties could get around
Right.
here.
That's that movie that everybody is always like, oh my god, man, I wish I could go to a party like that, bro. The only thing was, there was nobody like jumping off a roof, like that, and the cops didn't get called, thank God.
Dude, yeah, I was really
So-
worried about that because we were like making fire code our bitch.
Yeah,
But like, I
Oh,
highly
man.
doubt that there was supposed to be 250 people in that shop.
yeah, that's why we need a venue now,
Yeah, man.
and that's why we have one now, and
Shout out law enforcement. We know we not trying to. We out there. We know what we doing.
yeah, man, don't fine us. I'm here so I won't get fined.
I will say this. It's going to be interesting at Marlins to see how that works because it's got that big deck area.
Yeah, so how are we gonna do that? We're gonna do it inside or on the?
We're closing we're gonna because all they have like booths and stuff in there during the day. All those come out and we're gonna turn it basically into a big giant room and have the stage right there in the corner and everything.
Nice. It's gonna be sick,
It's
dude.
gonna be super lit. It's gonna.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely gonna be y'all gonna enjoy that name drop when it comes out. We're just trying to get it locked down.
Dude.
Letting y'all
Oh,
simmer
God.
on it.
It's really hurting me not to say,
Yeah.
but you guys will see when it happens, man. This is just the beginning, man. Summer 2018.
Yeah, man.
What else you got going this summer, dude? Aren't you
Bottery's
still trying to
coming
go to Camp Bisco and all that shit?
I don't know if we're gonna make it to Camp Bisco this year, man. It's just like we've got a lot going on,
Yeah.
and as of right now, I don't know if I am in a position to be 21, 22 hours away from my business, not capable of like doing anything about it.
Heard that. I'm gonna try to visit Seattle for a
Definitely
few days.
want to do that with you, but we're gonna Bonnaroo coming up here in 2 weeks. Then we've got possibly Camp Bisco, but definitely doing summer gathering with Nectar, and then we're gonna do Res Rocks, and hopefully that trip out there to Seattle.
Yeah. Res Rocks is later on though, right? And then
Yeah, it's in October.
October, yeah. I think I'm gonna try to go to Seattle in like end
That's
of
in the
August.
summer trip.
Yeah. Try to go like end of August, maybe mid-August, maybe early September.
My boy Snoop, not Snoop Double G, but Snoopy for like we call him Snoopy. He actually sent me one that I'm excited to go to in Nashville. It's at Further Farms, which is if you're local to there, you kind of know what it is. But it's a full moon. It's called Sound Haven Full Moon Gathering. It's on July 27th through 28th. But the headliners are these are the headliners, man. If you're not into this thing, but it's Thriftworks, The Whittler, Big Chocolate, Easy Bake, G Space, and what I'm excited for is there's a Levitation Jones and Hyperbolic Headspace set, but it's a 3-hour set.
What?
Them getting weird. 3 hours of them getting weird.
These dudes are insane, man.
Yeah, dude.
3
But
hours.
Driftworks is like, man.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah. And Mystic Grizzly is probably one of my favorite wobble bashers. He's like, yeah. He's got, this is going to be like, look at the picture, man. This picture's an alien spaceship flying over them. Is the giant ship.
That is
flying.
very trippy.
Yeah, it's going to be a...
I think I've heard of Big Chocolate as well.
Big Chocolate's fucking great.
Hell yeah. He better be with a name like that.
Those are like the
Big
underground
Chocolate.
kings. The Whittler is like King Underground. He's like... He made the song The Conductor.
Nice.
Just go listen to that, guys. Go listen to the Whittler song Conductor and you will... Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No words needed on that one.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to do some beachy shit this summer, man. I wanna let my chest hairs hang out and
Let that new tattoo flake.
fucking, yeah.
Dude, I want to go... You know what would be a fun trip? Is going to the Keys.
The Florida Keys, I've never been.
But driving down to the Keys and driving over that big ass bridge would be fun.
Yeah, man. I'm about driving, dude. Like,
I hate
I'm
planes,
totally
man.
down to drive. Like,
The Medicine
I
Man...
don't care how far it is.
The Medicine Man does not like being in, like, flying like that.
Dude, I just like the adventure, man, of the road trip, dude. It's way
Me
more
too.
fun.
But how much fun would it be to take the FRS and just hit the interstate and go to Florida?
That would be so much fun.
Like, and not just two, like, backpacks. Backpacks, longboards, and skateboards in the trunk. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I'm not,
Take
I'm
the
just
field
trying
recorder.
That's real, dude.
That's what we need to do is a
adventures.
Medicine Man Voice of Reason, week long, like a trip, Medicine Man on an America trip.
You better believe I'm gonna get some material when I'm up there in
I mean,
Seattle, bro.
You know about it. So
I'm gonna get plenty of material that I can't cover out here in Mississippi.
it's just a whole different world out there, man.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna skate, hit up Marginal Way, see my.
Because it's
homie,
not weird for
Corey.
two dudes walking around with a recorder in Seattle trying to make a podcast.
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah. Shout out Corey, man. Corey Gregory.
I want
I
to
don't
meet.
know if you be
I want
listening to this
to
shit. or
meet
not.
Russian George, or is that his name?
Russian George, dude. Shout out Russian George, man.
I want to meet this
Y'all
man.
look him up. I think he's got a part on Thrasher.
What? Oh
Bex
yeah, you were
Market.
telling me that.
Yeah, on the Thrasher YouTube site. He's a good homie from Seattle, man. Probably one of the best skateboarders I've ever met in my entire life. He'll blow your mind
Definitely want to meet Russian.
at any given time.
Does he sound Russian?
No, he
Man.
has an American accent, but he
That's
can
even-
speak Russian though.
That's even funnier.
He
So
really
he has
is
an
Russian.
American Russian. So he has an American accent when he speaks Russian, and his name's Russian George.
No, he speaks Russian perfectly
I-
fine, but he speaks English perfectly fine as well. He's just from Russia. His real name is Georgi, but
Yeah.
we just call him Russian George.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love Russian.
Yeah, he's a good homie, man. I'll probably be getting up with him. Also, big shout out Nigel. Nacho Shreds on Instagram, man. This dude rips. I've been seeing him at Marginal Way a lot lately. I'm definitely going to hit that park up when I come through and Walker
Yeah.
Hall and everything. Probably going to hit up the old Seattle Tonics, if you know what I mean. That was
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite place to go when I was out there. Might even catch a Seattle Sounders soccer game. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
Mariners.
Definitely wanna. I wanna go out to Washington to like go. They've got some like. Dude, there is some fucking art like galleries there that are amazing.
There's a statue of Jimi Hendrix out there, but I never saw it. I don't even know where it is exactly.
You could find it.
I saw the Space Needle many times. I actually came across it on accident one day.
Did you never get on?
Yes.
You didn't give up the Space Needle? How do you live in Seattle and not get on Space Needle?
I was just blending in, man. I wasn't on any tourist shit, you know. I was just,
I don't give a
Just
shit. You're allowed to be a tourist for like the first week.
it's really expensive, dude. The Space Needle is, from what I hear.
You just like ride the elevator up to the top.
I don't know. I never got that close to it.
Barry's just like, if I, he's like, bitch, I live in New York. I wouldn't even get on the Eiffel Tower. I mean, what the fuck? Not the
On the
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Empire State Building.
Oh god.
I'd go to Paris, not go to goddamn Empire. You'd go to Paris and not go to see the Eiffel Tower, wouldn't you?
Probably, man.
You
Like,
were-
I like to keep it real, you know. I like to see the real shit, man, when I go places, you know. I don't want to see the shit that I've already
You're such a
seen on
dick.
TV. You know?
You'd be the guy in the tour group, be like, man, we just need to go like see the hoods, man. We need to see how they live.
Man, I am trying to see how they live, but I ain't, you know, I'm just trying to, I want the real experience, bro. You know, I want to see what it's really like.
See, but I'm like that when I go to New Orleans. I love taking people to New Orleans who've never been there for the first time, and they're like, yeah, Bourbon Street. I'm like, nah, fuck Bourbon Street. We're gonna go hit them real bars up.
You know, the thing about New Orleans is, like, it has that look everywhere that's, like, it could possibly, like, I don't know if this is a bad neighborhood or not.
It's the most
You know?
beautifully confusing, disgusting
Really nasty.
city.
Oh my god, it stinks.
They fixed Bourbon Street, though.
Oh, finally they fixed it. Last time I was there, it was just like the street was gone basically. And
Yeah,
there
they
was
fixed that
just a
shit for
sidewalk.
Mardi Gras.
Ah.
You couldn't, like, that shit was gonna be fucked up for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I forgot about Mardi Gras, man. Last time I went to Mardi Gras, I don't really remember that much of it. It's a good time though. Really good time. That was like 2016, I think.
Man, I just never forget walking in the hotel room, seeing you sitting in the lobby when we walked in. The last time we was in New Orleans, man.
Oh yeah. That was nice.
My nigga,
Nice
I'm
night.
faded.
Yeah. I was vibrating. Those are my words that I used to describe. They were supposed to be seeing Dead and Co that night, but that was
John
right
Mayer's
after
John Mayer's period started.
Yeah. I love John Mayer though, man. His music is fucking amazing.
He ain't too good. You need to stop trying to be.
What?
You just need to stop being Jerry Garcia. Just be John Mayer, goddammit. It's cool. We love you. You can milk a guitar cry.
Yeah.
You are not the dirty hippie. Stop being a dirty hippie.
Yeah, dude, John Mayer.
You are John Mayer. You are not a fucking wook. God damn it.
He's come out with some new music recently. I haven't listened to it yet, but I got it saved on my Spotify. Yeah, I definitely like the old John Mayer better, man. You know,
Don't get me wrong, but when I saw him with Dead and Co, did an amazing job.
that dude can play the guitar like no other, man.
But stop trying to be Jerry Garcia in a tracksuit.
A lot of people would argue me down with this opinion, man, but
Anybody that argues with you that John Mayer is not one of the greatest guitar players to ever live, needs to get bitch slapped upside the head.
he is the best. I mean, not the best, but top 5 for sure, man. He's up there with like Jimi Hendrix and you know,
I would say it would go Jimi Hendrix,
Eric Johnson,
Page,
Jimmy Page.
Jerry Garcia.
You think Jerry Garcia is one of the greatest guitar players ever, though?
Yeah. Go watch live Dead shows.
Word? Oh no, that's debatable. I'll give you my top 5. next.
Clapton.
Of course, yeah, he's got to be in there. That's 4.
And Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me I look like him. I
You
never
look
even
just like
listened
Lenny
to-
Kravitz.
Listen to his music.
You put on those Ray-Bans, you're fucking Lenny Kravitz.
Word. I look like a lot of people, dude.
You don't. You look like fucking. You look like fucking Childish Gambino and
I
Lenny
get that
Kravitz.
sometimes.
You literally look like Childish Gambino and Lenny Kravitz. I thought the first time I met you, I was like, God damn, you look like Lenny Kravitz.
Nah, I used to get Jimi Hendrix a lot. Sometimes I get Lenny Kravitz.
You look nothing like Jimi Hendrix though.
I don't know. We have like the same facial structure and shit. Cause I noticed he has a big ass chin like I do.
But he was like dark as shit.
He wasn't that dark.
He was
pretty fair skinned.
Dude, I thought you were from like the Pacific when I met you.
Nah, man. I'm American.
It's that Welsh blood.
Yeah.
It's so funny when
Yeah.
when you say you're Welsh, because like sometimes I love to like being like, I remember the first time I said something to you, I was like, because I was fucking with you, I was like, isn't Wales in England? You just gave me the dirtiest look.
That's just involuntary. I met this English guy last week who, he just came through with some chicks who we had a little gathering.
And just saying to the women at Hattiesburg, just because they have an accent doesn't mean you have to like,
Yeah. Anyways, I told him about my heritage, and he was like, "Wow." And he was like, "You're like the first Welsh person I've ever met."
How can you be the
And I was
first
like,
Welsh
"What are
person?
you even talking about, though?"
It's like you're from there. They really don't interact with each other over there, do they?
I guess not, man. I don't know. I hear that like it's kind of racist over there, but that's a whole other subject, man. Anyways, my top 5 guitarists of all time: Jimi Hendrix #1. Then I'd have to say Eric Johnson. After that, then we can go. Oh man, this is hard, dude. I want to say John Mayer's #3. Because John Mayer he's just so good. #4, we'll probably take a page from your book, Jimmy Page. And #5, Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
That's my top 5. I don't know.
What's your top 5 bands?
Top 5 bands?
No, let's take that. Top 5 musical things. Like top 5 musical artists.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Oh, Travis Scott #1. Slightly Stupid. Sublime. A$AP Rocky. And #5, probably have to say Pink Floyd. I don't listen to Pink Floyd all that much nowadays, but I definitely do love that album, Metal, and of course, Dark Side of the Moon. It's a really good one.
I definitely have to be, sorry guys, Bass Nectar, Grateful Dead, Tipper.
It's hard.
Tipper, Dave Tipper, Papa D'Azio, and as of recently, Charles First. That's my top 5.
Hell yeah. Man, it's really hard. There's so much good music out there. Like, I'm kind of having second thoughts about my list.
Yeah, I could change, but I can tell you this right now. Honestly, there's like a list of like 20 that I would probably consider that are just like you can't even put numbers on them. They're like, those are my like current influences in my like musical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a lot of influences musically. But it's so hard to, especially when it comes to producing, man, it's hard to just come up with shit that you've just absolutely never heard before, you know?
Until you really start digging down into the like sound design part of it. But I have no clue about where to go with that direction.
I'm just getting started, man, so there's gonna be
more to come.
Some good shit coming soon. Gotta watch out for Trillion. I think I'm gonna spell it weird. You can call him Trill if you want, Young Trill.
It's not trillion, it's trillion. Like it's trill, not like not like trillionaire.
Yeah, it's Trill. It's Trill.
Not like a dollar amount. Trill.
Yeah. I'm like a trillion, you know? It's like a synonym, sort of. I'm from the land of Trill.
It's whatever you want to fucking call it, but
yeah.
We had this whole discussion the other day.
For sure. Anyways, man, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up, bro.
Yeah, man. Medicine Man and the Voice for Reason. It's always fun to talk to y'all guys. So catch us next time. Can't believe it. Episode 15, man.
For sure. Make sure you follow if you don't follow already on Instagram at MMandtheVOR. Like us on Facebook. We're almost 300 likes on Instagram.
Hit us up, man. Medicine Man Bass over here.
For sure. And look out for First Try Fridays at Rip Carvington, man. I'll probably be posting about that shit soon.
Hell yeah. See y'all guys.
Thanks for listening.
Alright, look, I came out here, I give it 190%, you know what I'm saying? I came out here, me and my boys, we practice all year, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking all the time, we fucking in here, like, fucking, we practice all year, we train all year, you know what I'm saying? We give it 190%. Thank you, baby. We give it 190%, and me and my boys, you know, I'm gonna fuck around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel telling me and my boys, you know, if we do it big, 100% all the way around, and you know what I'm saying, like, don't even try to fuck with it. Like, I'm about to throw up on y'all.